buttholes scattered all around the net. Reaching for my phone 'cause you have not responded yet. And I wonder if you really spoke to that. If you have, you'll get death threats. It's a quarter after 1. I've been up since noon and I need you, Lord. I taste very sweet. I wear summer's eve and I need you, Lord. And my Hitachi ain't enough for me. I just need you, Lord. Another sip of Bud Light, can't stop looking at my phone. Wishing you would call 'cause I can't stand being alone. And I wonder if you'll accept my dinner ring. What country songs can you sing? It's a quarter after 1. I'm not over my drunk and I need you, Jessie. Said I wouldn't call, but I wanna see your thong and I need you, Jessie. It's your Hitachi, or is it me? I just need you, Jessie. Oh God. Guess I'd rather chat with a troll than none at all. It's a quarter after 1. I've been up since noon and I need you, Lord. And I said I wouldn't call, but I wanna see your thong and I need you, Jessie. And my Hitachi ain't enough for me. I just need you, Lord. I just need you, Lord. Oh Lordy, I need you
Annie Doodle was size soup. So, I wanted to do a Jessie stream just because, shout out to, by the way, shout out to Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady for that song. That's her song. She's amazing. She's been doing a lot of banger Jessie streams since the Jessie Mcgoo has reappeared, and I missed her the first time around, but I'm loving just like all of the streams, all of her posts. She's the best, she's the best in the business. So shout out to, sorry, I'm trying to like multitask and I can't do it very well. Just got out of class kind of early. Anyways, shout out to Sort of Kind of Bored. I've watched this Jessie video like multiple times since, particularly since the whole Jessie stuff was revealed, like how she came back, how she was causing havoc in another community. So I've been watching this, and this is like my well, just to preface what I'm about to play, I'm gonna play a sort of kind of boards interview, the Celsius, where Jessie Pickles right here describes one of the versions of the essay that she still claims, she talks about it all the time. But I just want to play. I want to play it. I think it's fascinating, and probably won't do much commentary. Just let the weird interview. And shout out to all people with lisps. I have a lisp too. I doubt Jessie cares about me. She's a busy girl with her OnlyFans and her she has a job apparently. She has like multiple jobs now. I think she still does Instacart and does it enough just for like vape pens, vape weed pens. But my opinion, of course. Let's play it. Let's play this video.
Made a new video where she once again tells her kidnapping story. This version is the most detailed by far.
Hi, this is Jessie, and welcome back to my channel. I would like to clarify something and actually talk about my real story. I have had the real information from talking to people in my life, from doing Google research. I made the mistake of what I thought really happened, and since it happened such a long time ago, it's been years, my mind kind of just maybe manufactured what actually happened to me. So I would like to discuss that. It isn't going to be easy, but it has to be said. When I was in middle school, I was part of the scene crowd. I was on MySpace, and I was very known in the local community. And I was very young, but so I started talking to someone that had a scene kid profile picture, and we talked, for a while, for days. Then he said he wanted to meet me. So of course, my parents would never let me go out with a stranger online. And I decided to sneak out of the house. And from there, a van pulled up. It was a group of guys. I went into the van willingly because I thought that he was in the van. So I'm in the van, and they asked me if I want a drink, and I say, well, where is, let's call him Joe. I don't remember his actual name. It was a long time ago. I can't remember the whole catfish profile. I remember the face of the catfish profile and everything, and it was like a Google image of this guy who was like one of the most popular scene kids, but I didn't know at the time. I was too young. I think his name is Billy. So I asked where this person Joe was, and they said, he's at the house, we're just picking you up. And they asked me again, would you like a drink? They gave me a drink, and now I know it was a Four Loko as adult, and I had Four Lokos before many years later. Now I know it was a Four Loko. I was not drugged, not that I think I was. I did drink a little bit. I was like, oh, this is gross or whatever. And they were like, oh, it's just an energy drink. So I don't know. At the time, we drank Monsters and stuff. So that's just kind of what we did. And so I just didn't think of anything of it. Now, so I drank a little bit, and I really did not drink a lot, but I definitely did get intoxicated. And that was my first time. And I felt weird and everything. I didn't know how to explain it. I didn't know what to think. I was kind of just going in the moment, and it was just all happening at once. So we were driving. We went to this house in Shirley, New York, which is a town away from me. And we were approaching the house, and I go inside, and the guys were like, okay, we're gonna leave you two alone. And so I go in the house, and this man that was not Joe was there, and I asked where Joe is, and he laughed and he said, "That's me." And I said, "You don't look like him. Like, I'm telling you, it was horrifying." And I didn't know what catfish was at the time. Like, as a kid, I just didn't understand what the fuck was actually going on. So, like I said, I was intoxicated because I was drinking. I drank from that cup. I thought it was like I thought it was a really bad tasting energy drink, and it was late at night, and I thought I was just about to meet this guy, and I was really tired. So I thought, it would wake me up, and end up I was drunk for the first time. So I really don't want to talk about what happened from there. I don't want to get into the details, but so I was pleading and crying and saying I just wanted to go home, and he said, "Don't worry, you'll go home tomorrow."
I have to give it to Jessie. This version is much better than the version that eventually gets released to the Chris Hansen one, because like she doesn't have this smug fucking look on her face. This one's like it's much better.
Which is indeed cat kidnapping. My parents did not know where I was. So, after it happened, the guys from the van came in, and from what I remember is they didn't know that I could hear them. They went out of the room and they closed the door, and they said, "Are you fucking this little girl, because she looks really, really young?" And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And they were like, "This is something that you do and everything, and you're doing this in our house," and which is very confusing because these people brought me there. So this is, like I said, so I was drunk at the time. This is my first time drinking. I never even intended to drink. So they were smoking cigarettes, and I was in the room. I was bleeding everywhere. He told me to get in the shower. So I washed up. I was so intoxicated that I just remember tripping back into the bedroom, just so fucking confused, and hurt and in pain. And like I said, I was intoxicated. So I passed out. The next day, he woke me up, and he said, "You're going home." I got into the van and I was screaming, crying my eyes out. They pulled over and they said, "Get out." It was in the middle of Shirley, New York. So I was crying in the street, and this guy came out of the street, on an apartment, and he says, "What's going on? What's wrong?" And I said, "Nothing. And he said, "Something is clearly wrong. I could tell something is wrong. Do you need me to call the police? What is going on? You're all alone. How old are you?" And I said my age, and then he said, "Okay, I'm not going to take a step closer to you. If you need help, if you want to call the police, you can borrow it. I'll give you a phone. You might want to come inside because you're in the street and something bad could happen to you. He didn't know something bad already just fucking happened to me. So I go in and it's a group of guys like partying, and they were like, don't worry, they gave me a blanket. They were like, don't worry, we're not going to touch you. Don't worry about it. We're going to be all the way over here on the couch. Call 911. Do what you have to do. I called my parents. I was really ashamed. They took me home. They asked me where I was. I was very shut out about it for a while. So I did not do a police report. I didn't do anything. I told them days later. And like I said, it was my choice not to do anything about it because I was so traumatized, which people are saying it doesn't make any sense because you would get things done. That's just how it fucking went. Now, when I went to school, this was a couple months later, people were saying, talking about there were other girls involved, not in my school. They said that it happened, there was a news story. I didn't see it. I just heard people talking about it. I was kind of very shut out. I didn't want to talk about it, didn't want to look, didn't want to know anything, definitely did not want to talk about it. So from there, I thought he actually killed himself after confessing about multiple girls, because he did confess. But from what I'm gathering is that it was an attempt and he didn't actually succeed until years later. That's the story. There was no standoff. There was from what I was told is that he confessed before he killed himself. And I don't know why my brain really messed the story up. So, like I said, I'm sorry for telling the story, and it wasn't how it was. And it's definitely a memory problem. But now that hearing what actually happened, now I know exactly that it was in my head. Now, I did not lie about this. This was something that I actually thought that happened. And I don't know which is more disturbing. I really fucking don't. But I apologize for that. I only wanted to do this about my story because I feel sick that I got the story fucking wrong. I was young when it happened. Like I said, I started smoking weed. It's a lot. So something happened in my brain where I thought something happened that didn't, and now I know the facts, and now I know that this man killed himself years later. I still do not understand, because in my head I remember being in school and people coming up to me and telling me. So it's like almost like I'm in.
That's like, sorry, coming in. That's what's like the sickest thing about this is that, you know, she changes her story, Jessie, right after Wes lets her know that they know that what she said was that there's holes in her story, and they're gonna question her about it. And this interview is different from the one ultimately that's released into Chris Hansen. So, you know, like, she's putting up this front, and to this day she's always talking about this essay, and you know, it's just it's sick. You know, like, it's there's a lot of reasons to like dislike Jessie, but this has to be the main one. Like, this person's dead, you know, and he's got a family, and she's out here just being a piece of shit. So
in a different world or something, and it's really hard for me to process, but I have to process the truth, and I don't fucking understand why I have these memories. That's something I'm going to have to process.
Since Jessie is completely scared of this Hansen video, she also uses this opportunity to talk about pretty much everything else she did.
I want to move forward because there's a lot of misunderstandings. There's that Green Frog channel that is telling me to kill myself and all that stuff. And I'm a strong person.
Green Frog did no such thing.
Exactly, and she's still doing that. She's like, to this day, she's telling, you know, she's ranting on her little live streams that people are like sending death threats, and like, I've never seen it, right? I don't think that even like her biggest haters, which are currently right now from the Gypsy Rose community, I don't think anyone's telling her that. Like, they're calling her out on her bullshit, which you know, you want to be online all day and you want to talk shit about everybody. Like, you need to realize that that's a possibility, but there are no death threats. It's just total bullshit.
Thing on that channel were re-uploads of Jessie's old content.
And own up and take accountability. But, you know, I'm a different person. As I stand here today, I'm taking accountability. I made people uncomfortable. I got stories mixed up. I accused people of things. I gone too fast on my channel. And I want to move forward, and I understand that, you know, some people won't forgive me, but also saying kill yourself, and I hope she kills herself, and all this crazy stuff. It's not appropriate for YouTube.
No one told Jessie to kill herself. If they did, she hasn't shown any evidence of the person doing it. At this stage, if you were truly being attacked, harassed, and slandered to the point where you want lawyers involved, I expect you to show me something.
I was only sending nudes to people in my server. Never anyone in the TCAP community, the without.
Now she claims that she didn't send any nudes, like, ever. I think a post that she put, like, I want to say, I don't know, a few days ago on her YouTube channel, like, there were no nudes at all. Right here, she's obviously saying, like, and in the past, she made that argument that the nudes were in her NSW Discord. NSFW Discord, I'm sorry, and now Pickles is claiming that, like, right here she's claiming it was only on the Discord, but now she's saying, like, there was never, like, she claims that the people made all these, like, fake Discords, like, with her name on it. Like, look, you definitely send nudes to Wes, definitely send nudes to Steve McCrae, you definitely send nudes to Theo. You know, like, you just do that. You want attention, and look, there's nothing wrong with it if it's like, you know, if that's what you're doing with somebody, like, it's fine. But you were sending in the people who never asked you for it. You just wanted to show them your body, and, you know, it's fucking weird. You don't send that stuff to people you don't know. Like, you just, especially in this world, you should know better.
Crystal Ball community, no one of that sort. Just people that were in my Discord server. I didn't have any other ways of communication, just that server.
This is not true. Wes was never in Jessie's server and received several unsolicited pictures.
My DMs are open, and Good. Celsius. Comes in a variety of flavors, including in seltzers, teas, and sodas. I'm drinking orange and it tastes just like a sparkling drink. Try one today at a store near you. Celsius, live fit. All right. Ending on kind of hopefully a positive note.
No meme, no joke. She gave an authentic Celsius live read in the middle of her apology. I hope you get that Celsius sponsorship because you're really working for it. Now you're probably asking yourself, why would Jessie have a seat with Chris Hansen? Jessie actually answered this question.
So yeah, I just wanted to come in here and stream this. I really like, shout out to Sort of Kind of Word. He does a really good job in all of his videos. His Lauren videos, his Jeroen videos, and then this one is really good. The Pickles one, it's really long, but anybody who wants to learn about Jessie, like, he breaks it down in a really, really like concise, compact, and it is very long, but I love me some Pickles content. I'm tired. I have to wake up early in the morning tomorrow. I only got like 4 hours of sleep, just like Jessie. I'm running on like fumes. But I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Jessie stuff just because I'm fascinated by the how she claims that she works so much that she has like all these jobs and I'm really I wanted to stream just because like I'm dying out. I really want Haiti or somebody just to release like what